Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some of the stocks on the move today. I'm Nora Melinda with Alexis Christophers, and we're joined by Bloomberg's Christine Aquino. Tell us what you're watching in this market.
All right, Nora. Well, we're going to take a look at some of the defense stocks. As you would expect in a situation like this, they're probably the ones performing today, and this is no exception. So taking a look at Lockheed Martin, among the best performers on the S&P 500, one of the top 10 stocks today. Those shares, ticker LMT, shares are up now 2.4%. So pairing some of those opening gains that we saw at the beginning of cash trading here in the U.S., but still very much in the green. And we have our Bloomberg Intelligence analysts, of course, weighing in on the move that we're seeing today. They're saying that, the Iran strikes really just reinforce the primacy of air and sea assets, and that crude platforms are retaining a clear relevance, which, of course, Lockheed is very much a player in that space. Our analysts also saying that stealth fighters remain a decisive advantage for countries' militaries, and air defense very much critical to protecting key assets. Again, a lot of Lockheed Martin's products definitely serving that goal there. And beyond, what's happening geopolitically, of course, we have seen some benefit to Lockheed as well from the fiscal spending that we've seen from Congress this year. Congress adding $3 billion to the budget for air defense, bringing that total to $40.8 billion, and 56% of that upside is going to Lockheed's C-130J units. So there you go.
You've also got Occidental Petroleum on your screen. I'm taking a look at what it's doing right now. And okay, up 2%.
Exactly. So just extending some of those gains that we've seen at the open there, Alexis. Again, Occidental, one of the outperformers today, given that move higher that we've seen in oil prices. And so ticker OXY, those shares are up 2.3% at the moment, up for a third straight day. And again, because of those gains that we've seen both in Brent and WTI. And again, Bloomberg Intelligence weighing in on this. I think the key for oil and oil-related stocks is very much whether energy infrastructure and transport hubs are severely impaired, and most importantly, whether there's a blockage to the Strait of Hormuz. A lot of shipping coming through that channel, and so
fifth of the world's oil coming through the Strait of Hormuz.
Absolutely. So that really is what to watch for markets. But specifically for Occidental stock, we did see last week Fitch upgrading their credit rating to BBB from BBB minus, and they're talking about the company's execution of their debt reduction plan for 2026. They see that as going well, and they also see another about $700 million in debt in terms of debt being reduced. That is giving them a more positive outlook for this company.
So you've also got your eyes on Norwegian Cruise. And I'm curious, tell me about how this is also related to the Iran conflict.
I mean, I think that's being swept up in just the declines that we're seeing in travel and leisure stocks generally today. Though for Norwegian specifically, we did have their results pre-market. So ticker NCLH, those shares are down massively today, more than 9%. Less down, though, than they were at the opening. They were down about 12% just around the open. But yeah, we did see their results. It's not a great set of results. A lot of focus on those net yields measure, which is a key industry measure of revenue per available passenger during cruise day. And they expect that to be little change. They're also forecasting earnings for the full year that fell short of estimates. $2.38 per share is their forecast, which is less than the $2.59 per share that analysts are forecasting. And so CEO John Chidsey saying, quote, "My initial assessment is that our strategy is sound, but execution and cross-functional alignment have fallen short." It really is all about the execution. You can have the best strategy in the world, but if you're executing it not that well, then it goes out the window.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.